Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. I go by the nickname Ginger. We start off with a hug because it's just the right thing to do. I have so much movie news. Let's start with the Richard Pryor movie. This is finally going to be a movie. The Richard Pryor story. Kenya Barris, the force behind Blackish and Grownish and Oldish. He is not only directing this movie, he's writing it. Jennifer Pryor, Richard Pryor's widow. She's going to be one of the producers. This movie was supposed to be made a couple of years ago. Harvey Weinstein, and then his whole thing blew up. His company was supposed to do it, with Oprah Winfrey playing the grandmother, Eddie Murphy playing the father. Mike Epps was all set to play Richard Pryor. Kate Hudson playing the wife. The whole thing just fell apart and it never happened. Mike Epps feels that he is the man for this to play Richard Pryor. Marlon Wayans is also being considered. Now I'm wondering, will they go with these two, Marlon, Mike Epps, or will they get just a newcomer on the scene? Richard Pryor was just an amazing, multifaceted performer. The movies, the stand-up acts, the way that he told a story. But he had a lot of tragedies in his life. Remember when he almost burned himself to death and he lived to talk about it? The romances, the stories, the controversies. This is going to make a great movie. Because if you ever notice with comic geniuses or legends, there's always another side to that comic thing. But I would love to know, do you think it should be a Mike Epps? What about Marlon Wayans? Marlon Wayans is going to surprise all of us when y'all see him in this new Aretha Franklin movie. He plays the bad husband, and everybody's going to be like this. But who should play Richard Pryor? This movie is finally happening. Another movie that's going to be happening is about guitar great blues legend B.B. King. B.B. King died in 2015. He was a singer, songwriter, guitarist, producer, had his own record company. He was amazing. One of the great songs, The Thrill Is Gone. Actor Wendell Pierce, he played on The Wire. If you see him, you know who he is. He's running around telling everybody last week, I'm playing B.B. King. Well, B.B. King's estate said, not so fast. B.B. King's estate is huge. This is where you got to follow me on this. B.B. King had 15 kids. They had 15 different moms. They all have a say, and they want Kenan Thompson to play B.B. King. Kenan from Saturday Night Live. Kenan from Good Burger. Kenan from the Nickelodeon show, all that. They want him. This is going to be really interesting who winds up. But this is another great story that should be told about his life. But the B.B. King estate, they're in charge of everything. Ratings, Saturday Night Live with Adele. She looks incredible. They were really good. She did sing for us a little when she was doing a comic sketch off The Bachelorette. So she did give us something, I guess, to prove, yes, I've lost all this weight, but I still got a voice. Idris Elba, he filmed a movie in Philadelphia called Concrete Cowboy with the young man from Stranger Things. I want to get his name right. Caleb McLaughlin, he was in Stranger Things. This movie is coming to Netflix sometime next year. Netflix brought the rights. It was supposed to go to movie theaters, But a lot of these movies are doing negotiations to get their movie out. And this one is going to Netflix. In Concrete Cowboy, which is based on the book Ghetto Cowboy, it's about a father and son reconnecting. The mother is tired of the son keeps getting in trouble. She said, "You're going to live with your father." Well, dad is part of this urban cowboy group in an inner city. And he's got to, learn how to ride a horse, clean up after a horse. It just shows the father and son coming together in Concrete Cowboy. But this is coming to Netflix next year. Any fans of Oprah Winfrey's Cherish the Day? It was a great series that ran on OWN last year. Ava DuVernay. It's coming back sometime next year. But with a new story and a whole new cast. What Cherish the Day does, it takes you into the life of a couple and the day and the journey in their relationship, but taken by the day. Last season's was so good. Cicely Tyson was in it, but when Cherish the Day comes back to OWN, there will be a new cast and a new storyline. American Music Awards are set for Sunday, November 22nd. This is right before Thanksgiving, everybody. And The Weeknd is leading the pack along with Megan Thee Stallion, Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga. It should be a great night of music, and they say it's going to be live. Nene Leakes. She may not be on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, but she is letting everybody know that she's got a talk show that she's bringing to social media. It's Nene Leakes and her friends, and they're going to talk about everything, pop culture and all of that stuff, but she's bringing it to Instagram, Nene Leakes and Friends. Wendy Williams has responded to reports that there is something going on and there is something wrong. Her behavior last week was particularly strange, but today she said, "I'm not perfect. I'm doing the best I can." She's really excited about her Lifetime movie and documentary. It's coming out next year. She said she is putting it all out there. We'll have to see. But what is going on with her? Is it substance abuse? Is it prescription pills? Is it she's tired, trying to do everything? Could it be drinking? Could it be something because people are starting to talk and she's doing things that are like, Wendy, come on, get it together. You're back in the studio. So these shows should be a lot better. But her Lifetime movie, and we're all waiting to see it next year. Mike Tyson, the singer. He's going to be an EDM artist. He has a song entitled I'm Mike Tyson. We'll have to wait to hear it. Rapper Salento, the young kid who had the hit a few years ago, Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nene, he's in more trouble. He was in trouble last month for assault with a deadly weapon. Now he was in Atlanta driving 143 miles per hour. Such a nice kid. I had a chance to meet him twice, and he was just so nice. And I'm thinking, was it fame? Too early? Something is going on with this kid. This young man, there are problems, and I think he's acting out. He's getting a lot of trouble with the law enforcement. But he was a one-hit wonder. You know, Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nene. Everybody was singing it, doing it. But something is really wrong with the rapper and actor. I wanted to make sure that I got to everything. Coming to America news, and who's not going to be in it. Remember actor Eric LaSalle? Most of us remember him from ER. Well, he played Daryl Jenks with the Juicy Juicy Cherry Curl in Coming to America. He will not be in it, and he is tired of people asking him if he's going to be in it. This is interesting because today, he's 58 years old. He is a big-time producer. He is the executive producer behind that show on NBC, Chicago PD. He's been doing tons of directing and shows, and it's kind of like his new life now. But they're like, when you interview him, do not ask him about Coming to America 2 because he's not acting anymore. It's not that he's mad at the cast and the crew, but he just doesn't do that anymore. Coming to America 2 is coming to Amazon. Madge Sinclair will not be there because she passed away a few years ago. But you got John Amos, Sherry Hetley, Arsenio Hall, Lunell is going to be in it. Newcomers, Jermaine Fowler, Leslie Jones, Tracy Morgan, Wesley Snipes. You're going to see a lot of people in it, but do not look for Eric LaSalle. It's not cute not knowing. So I try to keep you all in the know. Subscribe to the channel, tell a friend, leave a comment. If I give you a heart, that means that I saw it. You can check me out on social media at WDAS Patty and follow me. You never want to miss a minute of what is going on. And there is so much going on. WDAS Patty, head on over there. Follow me on the gram. Tell friends. Follow me here. This is our time. It's not cute not knowing. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. Thanks for joining me.